Hello, guys. I will just ask you flat out, do you consider the opinion of someone else? Do you consider the views of someone else? Do you ever think, maybe I'm wrong? Maybe I can learn from others? Now, in USA, there have been a lot of things about the election. Some people believe that it didn't go right. Some people believe that it did go right. The problem, regardless, is that a lot of people refuse to listen to the other side. Refuse to, like, if you show that there's evidence, then I think people should check it out on both sides so that we can both have honest elections and know that we can both understand each other. To understand all the sides of the coin is very useful, and all the sides of, well, humanity. It's very useful because then we can strive to be good together, then we can strive for decency, then we can strive for unity. Now, these videos tend to not do very well. All my videos about these kind of topics tend to be at around 2 or 3 views, even when my channel was doing relatively well. Now, I'm fine with failing with the channel. I just want to make a difference in the world. I've been trying to understand people for all my life, trying to accept all sorts of different people, regardless of who they may be, regardless of how weird they may be. I think it would do you good to understand both leftists and conservatives. I think it would do you good to understand both Nazis and communists. I think it would do you good to understand, well, Jews as well. I think it would do you good to understand all sorts of people. And I think it would do you really good to unite decent people under the same banner. Just decency. That is my firm belief, that we can get through this and we can make the world a better place if decent people just unite. But it just doesn't reach out. Where am I supposed to go? To the town square and say it? We have COVID now. I can't talk out. Like, I'm just gonna get bashed on and be silenced there too, because, oh, you're out in COVID making a speech. Oh, you're getting people to listen to you. Oh, you're the devil. Oh, yeah. Oh, also, while we're at it, listen to our indoctrination. Don't listen to anyone else. Only listen to us. I say listen to everyone. Well, maybe not everyone, because, but every perspective that seems kind of relevant. Like, if it's a counter perspective and a main perspective, then it's pretty good to consider the counter perspective, because that way you can take some parts of that, and maybe you don't like the whole perspective, but then you can mold it into something better. Now, I just want to create unity between people. Legitimately, that's what I want to do. I want us to understand each other and to fight to make the world a better place. And I have so many ideas on how we can do it realistically. And it's okay to be a dreamer, to dream of true love and to dream of happiness, to dream of hope. And if you want true love and hope, you're gonna have to fight for it. That's fair enough. But let's unite so that we don't have to be alone in this struggle. Because if you feel like the world is shit, if you feel like the world is really bad, if you feel like a certain group might be bad, or if you feel like politicians might be bad, just always remember, who is the one that is paying them? Who is the one that is controlling them? Like, for the police as well. Who is controlling the police to act in a certain way? It is fair to consider that some people don't really get a chance to act on their own decency, because that might ruin their lives. A lot of people are bots, and you can just ask, where is the money coming from? Yeah. I mean, there are so many views in this world, and I just feel, why not try to understand these different perspectives instead of just saying, oh, well, this man is all bad, or this man is all bad, but there are apparently so many people supporting this man. Wait, maybe I should consider his perspective before I completely rule it off. Otherwise, that kind of sounds like brainwashing. There's a lot of brainwashing going on in today's society. Well, otherwise you'd probably be seeing things from different perspectives, because if you only have one perspective, you're probably brainwashed, regardless of if you're a communist, Nazi, leftist, liberal, libertarian, whatever you may be, you're probably brainwashed if you only have one of the perspectives. It's very likely because you're only looking up one thing, and it's only one thing you're being told about, and then you're being told to push away all the other things. If you're being told to learn about all things, then you're not being brainwashed. It's a pretty fair how to know you're not being brainwashed.